I'm Maggie Rummel, and this is Gary, and we were married November 12th, 1966, in Lamont, Iowa, at St. Mary's Catholic Church. Back then in '66, you had to be married before noon in the Catholic Church, so we got married at 11, and that took about an hour, and then after that, we went over to the hall and had a roast beef dinner, and from there, you couldn't have liquor in the Catholic hall, so we went to the American Legion Hall and we had a wet reception. And so we were there for several hours visiting with all the relatives, neighbors, and friends. And then from there we drove to Owine, Iowa, which is about 20 miles. And we went to visit Gary's great-grandfather. He was 100 and he couldn't make it to the wedding, so we wanted our pictures taken with him. So after that, then we went back to my folks. We had a light dinner at my folks, except for the people that had to go home and milk cows and do the chores and this and that. Then after we had our dinner, we went to our dance in another town, Independence, Iowa, for our wedding dance. After that, we went back to my sister's about midnight, changed clothes, and all the relatives started pulling into my sister. So we sat there and visited for 2 o'clock in the morning, but my oldest brother and his family had flown from Tacoma, Washington back for the wedding, and so I hadn't really had a time to really talk to them. So that was our time to visit with them. And so it was 2 o'clock in the morning when we left there, and we went to Dyersville, and that's where we spent the first evening together. Our marriage has been blessed with 2 daughters, Leanne and her husband Russ in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and our youngest Lisa and her husband Rusty. It's really great having 2 son-in-laws with the same name. But anyway, it gets a little confusing at times. We have 3 grandchildren. Keegan is 19, McKenna 13, and Kale is 7. During the summer, spring, and fall, we're really busy with our activities, and of course in the winter, we're down here at Victoria Palms with an all-new bunch of new friends, and we've been doing this for the last
8 years.
8 years.